Hexe Marie is a mandatory enemy in Crimson Desert. You can't skip this fight, so today I'll show you how to defeat her quite easily using just one simple tactic. Like most enemies in the game, Hexe Marie has a stamina bar located below her health bar. Your goal is to fill this bar as quickly as possible. The best way to do this is with the force palm attack. If you level it up to all 3 marks, you'll unlock the ability to perform a triple force palm with a powerful finishing blow. These attacks quickly fill the boss's stamina bar. Additionally, they interrupt her attacks and prevent her from launching a new one while you're performing your force palm strikes. Of course, you won't be able to keep them up indefinitely. Your spirit will run out pretty quickly. Then you have 2 options. If Hexe Marie starts attacking you, you need to dodge a few of her attacks. While doing so, try to move as far away from the boss as possible. Usually, when you're far from the boss, she remains inactive, giving you time to restore your spirit. If Hexe Marie is inactive right away, you can immediately activate focus mode. In this mode, the action slows down. You can closely observe what your opponent is planning to do, while simultaneously restoring your spirit. A major advantage of force palm strikes is that, in addition to depleting the enemy's stamina bar, they also deal damage to Hexe Marie's health. When the boss has little health remaining in the first phase, you can continue using force palm strikes or use the blinding flash finisher several times. I usually combine these attacks. The key here is not to get carried away with attacks and to retreat after a few hits, because the enemy will counterattack and deal damage if you stay close and keep attacking. As you've already seen, when the yellow stamina bar fills up, the boss drops to 1 knee and rests. During this time, you have a window to deal a lot of damage with heavy attacks without any problems. I think this is obvious, but I'll just remind you. That's how easily we finished the first phase of the battle with Hexe Marie. The second phase of the battle against Hexe Marie is similar to the first phase in terms of strategy. However, you'll face a few additional challenges. One of these challenges arises immediately after the battle resumes. The boss summons a horde of clay warriors who will attack you. I recommend quickly dealing with them using the blinding flash finisher ability. With this ability, you attack a large number of enemies at once, and the final finish of the combo finishes off any remaining ones. To keep them from getting in the way, I always deal with the summoned crowd first, and then focus on Hexe Marie again. Next, continue performing the actions I described in detail during the first phase. Use force palm strikes to fill the enemy's yellow gauge, and when she drops to 1 knee, unleash a series of heavy attacks to deal as much damage as possible. After that, you need to retreat and restore your spirit. Overall, the key to success in this battle is attentiveness and patience. Don't rush to defeat the enemy, restore your spirit in time, and execute a series of force palm attacks. You'll see how easily you can defeat the enemy using this tactic. You can easily dodge most of the boss's attacks. Some of her crows will deal a little damage to you, but it's not critical damage, and you can recover from it with food. Of course, the more spirit and stamina you have overall, the better and easier it will be for you to defeat Hexe Marie. In the second phase, the boss becomes much more aggressive and attacks very frequently. Therefore, you'll have to dodge her attacks often. You'll spend more time restoring your spirit, but it's worth it. Sometimes it will feel like the fight is dragging on too long, but don't let that bother you. Your main goal is to win decisively, not to do it within a time limit. So don't rush. If you stick to the chosen strategy and do everything correctly, your victory is guaranteed. The main feature of this strategy is that it's not complicated and doesn't require precise timing or special skills. You simply perform simple actions, reacting accordingly to what is happening on the battlefield. If necessary, dodge. If you have free time, restore your spirit. If you have spirit reserves and the boss is nearby, attack her with force palm strikes. At the end of the battle, you can use the blinding flash finisher ability more often to deplete Hexe Marie's health bar faster. This ability will also help you deal with the hordes of enemies she summons to her aid. Overall, by using this tactic, you'll realize that the battle isn't difficult and is completely under your control. Therefore, you're bound to win. If you found this video helpful, Please like it and subscribe to the channel. Next, I'll show you lots of interesting moments in Crimson Desert, including how to defeat tough bosses and solve challenging puzzles. See you in the next video, and take care.